Hi YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere, it's SmartWithGeorgeTune.com. I'm back with another video. This time around, my very first shave with the brand new Vikings Blade Chieftain Odin Limited Edition safety razor. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful razor. Comes in a beautiful leatherette case like this. It's suede line, has a mirror inside, and of course, there's the razor. Beautiful rose gold, black obsidian handle, and it comes with five razor blades, which is really very, very nice touch. Before I begin, I wanted to show you the difference in this case and the original Vikings Blade Chieftain razor. You can see the difference in the case. It's different color, different presentation. That's the Chieftain. Also comes with 5 blades and a mirror. And of course, this is the case for the Vikings Blade Vulcan, the long-handled version of the Chieftain. Same great razor head on there. I don't know if I can get that in there. Well, a little difficult to get it in that way, but there it is right there. Also comes with 5 blades. So that's the Vulcan. This is the Chieftain here, and of course the Odin. So there's really nice presentation, the way they differentiate between the razors and what's inside. And you can see with this gold color, really does match the rose gold of the razor very, very nicely. This is a twist to open razor with butterfly doors, really smooth operation. And we're going to use one of the blades that came in the case. Let me get that out. Going to use one of the razor blades that came with the razor. And what's so nice about the twist to open razors is loading a blade is just that easy. Alignment is perfect. The ends of the blade, the end tabs, are enclosed, which is something I really like. That was something I was looking for when I originally bought this safety razor. It was my first new safety razor, and that's what I look for. Make sure those end tabs were enclosed, and that's absolutely wonderful. The handle is black obsidian, and it's got a real nice grip to it. Now we're going to find out how good that grip is, because we're going to be using Vikings Blade Sandalwood and Cedar shaving cream. Really super slick, nice, light, and frothy. It's unlike the other shaving creams that are out there because it is light and frothy. You don't get that big full Santa beard. Really a different approach, but really is nice. I like the scent. I like the result. The shaving result is beautiful. And your blade just glides right across the skin. Really, really nice. To add a little extra slickness, I'm going to use Black Forest pre-shave oil from Vikings Blade. Just a couple of pumps on my wet face, and that'll be nice. I'm using this because it's sandalwood with a hint of western red cedar. It's very subtle, but that matches up with the sandalwood and cedar scent right there. And I'm also going to finish it off with the Vikings Blade Sandalwood Aftershave Balm. This is very nice, has a little bit of alcohol in it. So if you're looking for something that's alcohol-free, this has a little bit of alcohol in it. But I think this is a nice transition from going to an alcohol-free balm over to an alcohol aftershave. You just don't want to jump from one to the other. This is a nice intermediate step to that process, especially if you're a beginner, you're told to use aftershave balms. But believe me, you're going to want to go to an aftershave. This Vikings Blade Forest Frost is a nice second step before you get there. And I use it all the time. I like it a lot. Now I've got my Vikings Blade, it's an all Vikings Blade shave. I got my Vikings Blade Dark Stallion Badger Brush soaking right now. And I've got hot water in my Vikings Blade Chairman shaving bowl. Now the reason why I'm using the Dark Stallion Badger brush is because I'm using a shaving cream. And I found that Badger brushes, the natural hair brushes, retain heat better than the synthetic brushes. I've been doing a lot of videos with synthetic brushes. They're great for hard soaps like Tabak hard soap, or a shaving stick like the Latoha shaving stick, and also the Arco shaving stick. They're great for that. Synthetic brushes are great for that. But with creams, I find that a natural hair brush is better because it retains the heat, and I don't know, something about the water and the cream makes it nice and soft. It really is nice. It's nice to have that extra warmth on the face while you're working up a lather on the face. Even though you worked it up in the bowl, it works great that way. All right, so we're just about ready here, so let's get to it. I'm gonna wet my face, do some oil, build a lather, we'll get going here. Let's just get a little bit here. I've got some good beard growth going too, so that's nice. About 2 pumps like that, working in the hands. Really working in nicely. Very, very nice. All right, I'm going to rinse my hands and drain this sink because I don't want that residual oil in the water. So we're just going to remove the brush and rinse my hands and rinse that out. Wipe my hands with this hand towel here. Get some more warm water in there. And I'm also going to dump the hot water from my shaving bowl in there as well. Going to get some shaving cream here. I'm going to take about that much. Okay? That much. One more time. That much. I'm going to put that in my shaving bowl. That's enough water. I'm going to give my brush a couple of shakes here, wring it out a little bit. I like to put the remnant from my finger in the bristles. You know, why waste it? And we're gonna start to build a lather. I might have to add some water to this. I like the shaving bowl because it fits nicely into the hand. And I don't know the physics behind it, but the shaving cream seems to pool into the bottom of the bowl rather than overflow. Okay, I am gonna need to add some water, but that's okay. This is light and frothy. It's not going to be a thick, dense Santa beard kind of a lather. You know, it'll get light and frothy on your skin too. You want to get to about this consistency here, right about there like that. You see a few bubbles coming up, just a few bubbles, then you'll know. And this stuff is super slick. So if you're going to use this shaving cream, you want to get a razor with a lot of good knurling, which is why I'm using the Chieftain Odin Edition, because the handle seems to be just a little more grippy than the regular Chieftain. All right, that's got it. Here we go. Very, very light. It's a very, very light shaving cream. What's nice about the Badger brush is after you whip the lather up in the bowl, oops, lost them there, sorry. It can get a little bit, can get a little bit sloppy because it does, because it's so light. After you get the lather whipped up in the bowl, and I'm going to get a little more here, you don't really have to lather on your face, just paint it on. That's what's so nice. And again, the brush retains a little bit of heat, which is nice. Okay, got a good coating there. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna rinse my hands there a little bit. Get that towel like that. Now, here it is. Gonna get some hot water and get both sides of this razor heated up, and then swirl in the warm water to bring it to the right temperature. All right, here we go. 30 degrees, a light touch. Let the razor do all the work, gentlemen. This is light and frothy. it's a nice, nice change of pace. Really very nice. I don't know if you can hear that audio feedback, but I cut through a lot of whisker. Let's rinse. I get some of my best first passes with this shaving cream. Now, the second lathering is always better than the first because that additional water just adds to the slickness of this shaving cream. There's something there that just allows it, well, I don't know if it's thinning out or if it's just when it, you get a little more water in there, for some reason, it just becomes really, really slick on the second pass. Usually when I'm using this, I'm good for 2 passes and then I'm off to the office. I don't need a 3rd pass. That may very well be the case here too. And again, it's just really, really nice. Really nice and light. And it's very, very different from other shaving creams. So if you buy it and you don't hit the right ratio of water to cream the first time around, you know what? Keep at it. You'll hit upon it and you'll know, especially on that second pass, when you get that lathering for the second pass, you'll know that you hit on the right ratio of water to cream. Okay, so you can see it's very light. There's not much there. You have enough on your face to see where you're going, but it's not that really, really thick, heavy kind of lather. Okay, so we're going to go east to west across the grain. On the second pass, I'm going across the grain. I tend to tuck my chin a little bit and flatten from my cheek all the way down to my neck, right into the jowl. Give a nice flat plane to shave away. The razor is very maneuverable, allows you to get up under the nose, get those little bits. And because the end tabs are enclosed, you really don't have to be worried too much about an end tab nicking underneath your nostril. I really like that about the razor. I really like it. And you know what? This handle is just gives me an incredible amount of grip, especially with a slick shaving cream like this. I mean, I haven't slipped once, knock wood. Really, it's been great. Okay, you know what? For all practical purposes, I'm done. I mean, that's a great shave. That really is. But just to show you, let's just have some more fun with the razor. We're just going to do a light 3rd pass. I don't really need it, but you know what? I'm just going to do very, very light against the grain. Just very light. And again, all you need for this pass is just a little bit of cream because it's so slick. And the blade just glides. But again, safety razor like this, light, light touch. Very, very nice. Again, there's not much there for me to cut away. I will say on the upper lip, I tend not to go against the grain. Too many times, so many guys, I've seen so many posts on shaving forums where guys just can't go, you know, south to north on the upper lip. And I'm the same way too. So when I do the against the grain, I tend to go east to west again and maybe down again, just because really it's just the way the hair grows. I don't know, maybe it's just the follicle that's there. I don't know, but you know, I get a nice enough, close enough result going with the grain and then across the grain. So, all right, let's rinse. Now, the thing about the shaving cream, and I know this is really a video about the razor. The razor's been great. The razor just came through with flying colors. Really nice. But I do want to mention about the shaving cream. It is so slick that when you're rinsing your face, that slickness goes back into the water that's in your sink. And really, you got to get rid of it and just do a nice rinse from the tap. So I'm going to do my 2 final rinses, one warm, one cold. And it might take me a little while to come back up here because there is still a lot of slickness on my face. Wow. Yeah, got it all off. Now for the cold water rinse. Ooh, that's cold. Okay. Very, very nice. Fresh, clean towel waiting here for me. Wow, very nice. I feel so good. I mean, that's just, wow, this just feels great. It just feels great to get that whisker off your face. All right, so, I don't know, 4 or 5 pumps of the Forest Frost aftershave. I like it a lot. It has a little bit of alcohol for the micro abrasions, but some nice moisturizers and nutrients and botanicals and all that good stuff in there. And get a little more here for the, like that. Extra one upstairs. A little bit upstairs there, yeah. I have an extra bottle here that is kind of down to its last little bit. I try to get a little bit out of there, but I don't want to open up the cap on camera like that. Okay, a little more here with this one that's my new one that's nice and fresh. A little more here on the neck. Great shave. Wonderful shave. I mean, this is absolutely spectacular shave. This is great. Not only does this razor look great, but it gave me an absolutely wonderful shave. Look, no nicks, no cuts, no irritation. The Vikings Blade Sandalwood and Cedar shaving cream is nice and slick, and really, the blade just glides right across and cuts through the whisker. And there was a lot of whisker on my face. I'm recording this video. What time is it? It's 1:30 now in the afternoon. And you know what? That's a lot of beard growth from when I had my last shave, 4:30 in the morning yesterday. So, you know, add up those hours. That's a long time and a lot of beard growth. And really, the shaving cream and the razor did a great job. No snags, no tugs. The razor blades are really nice because they're sharp yet mild, very smooth. And the razor itself is just nice weight and heft, nice balance. The blade aligns perfectly in the head. You get a really, really nice result. You're going to be able to use it with any hard soap, shaving cream, shaving stick. and get a nice result. I know I'm going to be using this, and I've used my Chieftain and Vulcan with not only the Vikings Blade shaving cream, but Taylor of Old Bond Street and Tabak and La Toja and Arco and Palmolive and all of them, you know, Pro Rosso, and it just does a great job. It just adapts. As I say, the key to a good shave with a safety razor is a nice light touch. 30-degree angle. Let the razor do all the work, gentlemen. You'll really get a really good result. And boy, it's just terrific. Even after 2 passes, I was good to go to the office. The 3rd pass really, I mean, I didn't really need it, but I want to show you that there was plenty of cream, that the razor can give me that 3rd pass, you know, with just a nice result. It's just, I mean, look, I mean, it's great. I mean, great shave. All right, that's it. Thanks very, very much. Again, thank you to everybody out there who has subscribed and who shared these videos and got me over that 1,000 subscriber mark. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so very, very much. And please continue to share these videos to friends and families and acquaintances, colleagues, people in the office. Thanks very much for tuning in. Check out my blog, georgetoon.com/blog for my comic strip George, other cartoons, other videos like this. The Vikings Blade Chieftain Odin Limited Edition razor. This is a wonderful razor. It's the Chieftain razor with a beautiful, beautiful color scheme to it. Rose gold and obsidian black. It's just absolutely gorgeous. This will make a great gift for dads and grads, anybody in the family, because the presentation is so top-notch. It's just absolutely beautiful. Get one for the wet shaver in your life, and I'll see you again real soon.